Alright, where were we? Last night, Miala West. Alright, let's finish with Miala West today and see the new area that's gonna open very soon after Miala West. Check the quests first, see what's available. Everything completed. Interesting. What about the gear? What is this? Medium melee weapon. That shit is good. If I combine that with evasion and might, it's even better. Need to sort my stuff here. Don't know if I want to wear that X. 8 physical, 7 chemical, 1 damage per effort. What the fuck with here? 7 relativistic, ignores resistances. 3 damage per effort, maximum plus 12. On hit, confers bleeding. 6 physical damage per turn. I think I'll go with this and this. It seems like a good choice. And I'll give the X. He doesn't have any combat skills yet, so he's perfect for the X. Let's do it like that then. Else, intellect, might. As a healing sword. Let's go with everything nice and easy. Sell that shit. Artifacts. Buzzer. Yeah, I'll sell buzzer too. Artifacts here. Everything's good. Now you. Let's sell first, I guess, or check the what it is. If I can use any oddity. Landed item. Oddity. I use that one. What about the floater? Caster. What about this? Caster is quiet. That's quiet too. Fine. Usables. Hello recycling, hello Urian, hello people. Usable artifact. Banded item. Said artifacts can go over there. Same. Sphere. Twisted metal Mircaster. What can we do with it? Access the Mir. Motherfucker. Enigmatic Sphere. Artifact. Weapons. We can sell all of this. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Who's selling here? Lady...
Naturally.
Lady Ange. She sells stuff. Take a look at what I've got. Let's talk about those upgrades you mentioned. Can I take a look at your Numenera? I need a place to rest. What are all those wires all over your hands? Don't you upset that I opened the portal in Mile West? Can I take a look at your Numenera? Alright, nice. Played Witcher 2 with main story. Didn't know what the hell you were doing. Build-wise, armor, weapons, ATC. Played the game, put a point in whatever. Yeah, you should. You should. Why the hell not? Play it on a dead march. So you can have some challenge to recycling. Play it on a dead march difficulty, restart the game, go with Exit Illusion as a first upgrade point, Rage Management as the second upgrade point, and Queen as the third upgrade point. After that you can do whatever you like. But those three, you really need those three. I've spoken a lot about it in my streams. Let's sell. Okay, we sold. Now let's see what she has to offer. Spirit Shroud, Cloak artifact, only usable with less cast off. And I have Chuckling Shroud, Blood of the Elements, permanent +1 resist. Yeah, I'll take that.
These ciphers are killing me.
It's a cipher, but I don't care. It gives permanent +1 resist. It's very good then. Cipher, press your label canister, commits all damage to energy. Active through entire crisis, summons a wisp. You recognize this rig frame, it's called Veret. Or Wisdom. Yeah, we'll buy Veret too. Impossible Blade, already got one. Coal Shield. 2 to might. The 3 again. First one is Rage Management. Second one is Exi Delusion. And the third one is Queen. To get the sign intensity in the first upgrade of Queen, you need those 3. After that you can do whatever you like. I recommend fast attacks with Queen, and you play it on a Dead March. Simple as that. It's nothing. You could also check on my YouTube. I have a clip from the beginning of my playthrough, and I'm explaining that, I think, for the first hour or so. What do you upgrade, what to do first, where to go first. Basically everything. I have all my full playthrough of all important things in Witcher on YouTube channel. So if you wanna check it out. It's just those three that I told you about, those three upgrades are really important. Shadow Step, Bandit item. Well, I guess that's it. Now, she can wear Cypher, and I should probably use Blood of the Elements. That or the ring that I bought. I upload everything that I stream, usually. What do we use first? Maybe that permanent shit. Permanent +1 resist. Where do I see resistances here? Resistance 4. When I use the Cypher it should be 5. Nice. That's permanent. Very nice Cypher. Inflicts 23 energy, heals 10 points of intellect. Immediately remove all positive and status fatals from all enemies. Deals 15 energy damage to all characters in range. Evasion. Clears the fog of war. Very interesting one. Refill health, might, speed and intellect for all party. Very good one. Deals 13 mental damage. Sparkle deals damage. Take 12 relativistic. Increase the stat pool of might, speed and intellect with the highest max value by 1. Is that... I don't see... Increase the stat pool with the highest max value by 1. Is it permanent? Let's see if it's permanent. I wanna check it out. I hope it's permanent.
In the shadows.
17, 11, 8. 18, 11, 8. It increased might only. Yeah, it increased might only, but that's a good Cypher too. Alright, what bandit item do I have? -2 to might pool, 50 movement speed, +2 in speed pool, 1 damage per effort applied, maximum 6 on esoteric attacks. These would be all of my artifacts. That bracelet, 1 to might edge, 1 damage per effort applied, max +6 on esoteric attacks, and mine is 50 movement speed, 50% more movement to the speed pool. You wear training level in stealth. You wear what? Training level in lore, bow. 1 damage per effort applied, maximum +6 on S3, -2 to intellect. First I'll do this. The same penalties apply for both of them. Don't wanna use speed though. He can't receive any more penalties in might, I can't do it. Banded item artifact. 2 to intellect. That's good for you, I guess. I got lower training. This one in intellect edge. I don't know. They're all good. Deception. What happens if I use RF? Combine RF and Vareth. Let's combine them, I got both of them. Push the fragments together by brute force. Put the ring fragments away. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Let's try now. 95%. We got a lot of might. It's a success. Item gained the Shadow Ring. 4 resist, +2 relativistic, ignores resistant damage on attacks. Very nice artifact. Pocket the ring. Where are you? I'm wearing what? 1 training level in Cipher. Very important. Very, very important. Or is it? Maybe it's not. You'll wear it, can you? You can. Nice. Well, less ciphers, but I think it's better like this. The Shadow Ring ornament, 4 resistant, +2 relativistic, ignores damage on attacks. Is upgraded a lot. Alright, that's good enough for now. Do get a lot of business in Mile West.
I'll remember that.
Let's talk about the upgrades you mentioned. Who needs work done? Eligern? I could shore up your western coat maybe and some lining of my own design. That's already 65 shins. I have to go coat and west on Eligern. 1 armor to resist, 15% to willpower. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's talk about upgrades. Eligern. Let's shore up Eligern's western coat. 6 armor, 3 resist. 3 resist, 22 willpower. Nice. Matkina, we're gonna level all of them. Let's upgrade Matkina. They're much stronger now. Yeah. Tybir. Monte Brew, Tybir, Sark and Mental. Five armor, 3 resist, 5 evasion, 20 on willpower. We'll talk about something else. Well, they all are upgraded now. Nice. Very nice. Their armors and cloaks upgraded. Lady Ange was very useful. A lot of upgrades. Cast off. Melmoth Leviarn. Who's the Calhedon? Let's pick with Calhedon. Who are you? Commander of the Changing God forces in the endless battle. And he's champion. Have you seen the Changing God lately? What's the endless battle all about? What's the point of the endless battle? Tell me about the changes God's grand design. The Sorrow will find us. We must find a way to stop it. I'm looking for a cast of named Mazov who can repair the resonance chamber in Sagas Cliffs. I'm sorry, that will stop the Sorrow. You're not upset that I opened the portal? Let's ask about Mazov. Of course, our sire told me the plans to build it. I should have known. Speak to Ada is. If you haven't already, she will know. That's everything with him. What happened with quests though? Speak with Ada is. Fine. Who else do we got here? Andronus, Senhen, Raima, Zero. Cast off, Melmoth, Leviarm. Let's go to Melmoth. What the fuck are you, green skin? Matkina, okay. Looking for Mezov. None of your business. What can you tell me about the cast-offs? They're idiots and fools. Tell me about yourself. He's the creator of Dendra Hur. What can you tell me about Dendra Hur? The Eaters of the Dead. Take the knowledge from their fading flesh. Every life flickers and dies, and when knowledge disappears, the world grows darker. The rain of death washes away experience I want to preserve. Each of Dendra is a library of experience. Every life that vanishes is loss. Every person living has a story. The secret keys of history hide there. I want truth, I want exposure, I want knowledge to live. Anything more? With all your acquired knowledge, you must have a unique outlook on the endless battle. A waste of life and a criminal waste of knowledge. The weapons being discharged are lost to us forever. Alright, farewell. So we done Lady Ange, Chalcedon and Melmoth Leviar, the leader of Dendra Hur. What about you two? This is no way for family to behave. Cold tide raised. What are you arguing about? What are you arguing about? What are you arguing about? How long do you know each other? Too long. Agreed. What are you arguing about? Nothing. What about you? They don't wanna say. Interesting. Do you know? No. Do you know? No.
You won't notice I'm gone.
Do you know? No. Alright, next. What about you, Elkeshai? What did you mean when you said we? A clay automaton imprisoned. container for gods. What do you mean a container for gods? It was a locked chest with a hole inside, a deep hole full of terrible gods. I wish I could help. What was the endless battle like? We were killed. They told me to kill more and I did because that's what we do. We're worse than animals, cast-offs, humans. What do you think it's in your head again? Gods, what kind of questions did you have for me? Force your way through our portal, it keeps us safe from the sorrow, now it's open. You were reckless, you exposed us, maybe killed us, I don't wanna die. You need to tell me how bad it is, and I need the truth. Have you seen it? Have you seen the sorrow? Yes. This is even more like, have you abused the tides to change things, to influence people? Very little. Did you want to ask me more questions? Okay. And Aider is left only now. That's the last NPC. Let's finish with him and see what's next.
I'm making a note.
Where's Mezov? He knows a desire to speak with Mezov. You don't need to probe my mind, it's the truth. I can change reality by using mere casters. If you must, don't probe too deeply. My mind is my own, no one enters it but me. Let me ask a few questions first. How was the changing god responsible? It was your creator in your body who told me to activate the frame. Then he left town. Black Monster spilled all tooth and claw. Oh, Guns. How you doing, Guns? What do you mean the train got cancelled? How can a fucking train gets cancelled? America should be advanced for that. I'll help you find out what the truth is, Eligern. A gift of knowledge for you. Yeah, it happened. It happened, Gans. Like, I don't know, 2 days ago. I even know who it is now. I asked like 10 times. But I know who it is. He wants to stay anonymous. Hello, Mick. Just a second. Be right back in 5 seconds. The changing God. You find peace in your heart. I'll try not get it, there's annoyance. Oof, I suppose I'm ready to let you probe my mind. Tell me about yourself. He keeps peace in Miela West. Who put you in charge? No one did. I saw the need and forged the peace myself. Why do you feel guilty about our sire bringing the jagged dream to the sake of it wasn't you? Have other questions? Tell me about the cast-offs here. Hey. The train system in the USA sucks. You don't know what means a train system sucks. You should see the train system in my country and then speak of what train system and plane systems and ship systems or whatever. Everything sucks and everything is late. We get later to work. We get off the work earlier. Everyone is late. Everyone is drinking coffee. Everyone is sleeping more than usual. Everyone is chilling. All of people here don't give a fuck. They don't take responsibilities. It's like that. Job is a chill. Life is a chill. And everything is late. Hello, that hunter. It's going well. Thanks for hosting again. That's how it is. What about the cast-offs who aren't here? They're in the endless battle, okay. What can you tell me about the Sorrow, the main enemy? Nothing about where it came from, nor its purpose, nor its true desires, apart from seeing us all dead. None of us do. That Sorrow reminds me of Reapers from Mass Effect. He just wants to kill. And he seeks the vessels of the changing god. The cast-offs. He believes the Sorrow hunts us because of something to do with the tides. Tides of Numenera. Yeah, makes sense. It makes sense. Talking mushrooms. Wasn't that right at the beginning of the game with talking mushrooms? Or you have those talking mushrooms in Act 2 also, in that jungle. No, it's a talking crab at the beginning of the game. In Act 2 were the talking mushrooms. Are unique powers tied to the tides? Must summon it. I have not seen the Sorrow track other living beings, nor heard if any content must be a guest of. It must be the tides. It must. And yeah, it is. That's very logical. It's because of the tides. Can you tell me about Mile West? Stone of Wonders is the meaning of Mile West. What can you tell me about the first cast off? What do you think about Changing God? Have you seen him recently? Never to my knowledge. Because have never revealed himself, okay. You really haven't seen the Changing God. What do you think of our creator? A brilliant man, thoughtful, charismatic, a mind greater than any in the night world has seen. What do you know of his history? He saved the city of Sagas Cliffs from Tabat. He traveled to another world or dimension. And that's where the first was born. He destroyed Tabat utterly. He brought the Order of Truth to Sagas Cliffs. And sought to keep knowledge alive by creating Dendrahor. Everything is actually very clear now. It makes sense. A lot of those cults makes sense, finally. How many hours? Around 20. Around 20 hours, I guess, so far. Have other questions? I'd like to talk about Kestos, let's talk about you. I suppose I'm ready to let you probe. Where is Mezov? He was captured by the Gibra of Emra Jolius several years ago, a prisoner for the menagerie. The mere caster is your best hope of finding him, but I cannot let you access it until I know the true extent of your abilities. I suppose I'm ready.
Making a note.
Before I can give you this Mere Caster, I will have you speak with Melmoth Leviarm. It is my contention that we draw the sorrow to us with our abuse of the tides. We do not use the tidal powers. I believe our use of the powers is inherently painful to those around us. For instance, was anyone with you when you awoke to consciousness? Two people, an Aeon priest named Eligern and a Nanon named Kalistich. They were arguing as I woke. I'd wager any simmering tension snapped into sharp focus. If they were lovers, for example, they might have fallen deep into the low spell. But they were breaking apart, your blast of tidal energy would have riven them, destroyed their relationship. That's what happened, isn't it? They were not arguing for nothing. You'll see Melmoth ask him about the tides. When you've done that, we will speak further. As you wish. Let's save. Speak with Melmoth. Okay. Let's speak with Melmoth. Idris told me to come speak to you about the tides. Let's speak about Let's speak about the tides. We find none better equipped to answer the question, certainly. The tides are an integral part of us. She sent you to me. To talk about the tides, she argues with me. Let me enlighten you. Everyone brings pain to others. I have experienced so many lives and memories. And one of the common threads in all of them is pain. Do we hurt other people? We do. How do we differ from any mortal in this regard? Show me someone without pain and I'll show you a corpse. And then I'll eat it.
Making a note.
We are imperfect. We lead tides or absorb them, or both. Our powers impinge on the minds of others, upon their nervous system if you prefer. We draw strength from them, we change them in the process, and not usually for the better. This is regrettable but unavoidable. Idris may have said that the sorrow is hunting us because we abuse the tides, or some such nonsense, but if that's the case, we are doomed by the nature of our existence. If true, why not use the powers we have? Idris thinks that a tidal surge on my birth was responsible for devastating argument between two humans. How do you know so much about the tides? I'm hundreds of years old and I can devote this kind of time. 2. I'm dedicated to the knowledge. 3. I will do anything in this pursuit. 4. I learned to draw memories from dead. 5. I saw the dead who could teach me about the tides. Follow that trail of thought, you'll find me at the end, that's how I know. Dendra Ohur cult. They are eating dead people because of the knowledge. That's how they function. The changing man thought the tides were important. He used the tides to shape us. You're weak, you know about your tides, but you don't use them. At least you don't use them well, and you should. Don't listen to Aetheris. Make use of those tools available to you. Be like me. I'll teach you. Why do you think the sorrow pursues us? It's like worrying about the death of Cosmos. It will come sooner or later. Because of our mad creator, vengeance, sheer bloody mindness. Maybe it loves the tides or loads them. Could be it hates what we're doing with the tides. But if you talk to Aetheris, say you'll find she never uses hers. I use mine all the time, yet the sorrow would destroy us both. Damn, he makes sense too. I guess we'll find out what's going on very soon. Be right back, I'm gonna go to toilet. Alright. You said me you'll teach me how to use tides more effectively. How? Aetherist think the tidal surge on my birth was responsible for devastating argument between the two humans. Tell me how you know so much about the tides again. Tell me what you think the Serbs use Kestovs. What did you mean when you said the tides were an inextricable part of us? Let's go with that. Do you think you come back from the dead because you were born lucky? Our bodies require tidal energy. Cut us off from the energy and we dissolve. Is the way we're structured, the way our sire created us. He invented a mental matrix and imposed it on the bodies he grew. What are the tides anyway? Where did they come from? A physic energy field. They pervade the Greater Sagas Protectorate. But the pockets of tidal activity are localized in the Ninth World. That suggests that though they're a natural force, they're also artificially induced. Civilizations have risen around their use, and civilizations have fallen. I'm wasting a lot of time on this part because this is the main story of the game. And it should be important. I sought to decipher the accounts of those times, but the creatures that made them are strange. The sorrow shows up in images and sounds and spectra I can barely understand. That's why I sought a better method. You get the occasional disease, a strong mind that doesn't want to share its memories with you. But everyone wants to be remembered. Talk to the voices long enough, they realize you're only through air. Oof. What tides are tied into us? You said you'll teach me how to use the tides more effectively. I don't wanna ask that right away. I wanna save. Stop before you leave. I have something to say. I refuse to let a sibling roam this world with untapped potential. You do not realize the damage you could do, doubtless. That is the reason Ada sent you to me. Even if she would never admit it, attend. You will learn to control your tidal power. Focus. I'll teach you to direct that power, shape it, draw from it. Okay, we gain. Skill level in tidal affinity has been increased by 1. Interesting, I need that shit. I need that shit a lot. Danger of eating brains. Sometimes you get infected one, no worries. It'll clear up in a few days. Cast of Constitution now. The world shivers around you. You have seen a mere caster. The process is similar, but you focus upon yourself. Do not empty your mind, the subtle difference, clear it. Feel the ebb and swirl of the tidal energy. Look at your hand. Your vision's blue are replaced by kaleidoscopic tapestry of writing. Whisper. Imagine that energy flowing into your head. The tides respond to you, they're part of you, and you can make that force work for you. If you push them outward slowly, you can coil them around someone's mind and bend them to your will. You can focus them like a bolt, or you can explode. But you must practice, the knowledge is inherent in you. It's a part of your body, now you've seen it, the question is will you use it? The lesson is over. What about this shit? And what happened now? Have I gained something here? Tidal affinities. Clear mind? No. So this may skills. Tidal affinity. Unlocks more difficult tidal surge options. Allows the last cast of greater control and finesse with the tides. Granting access to increasingly complex way of manipulating people and objects with those forces with titles. And mine is gold. What's the quest? Return to Aedaris. Okay. Will do. That's the last part. We did everything. We spoke with Melmoth. What did he say? He said that the tides are within a soul and we should use our powers as necessary. I imagine he called me a fool and worse. He's done more research into the tides than anyone else here in Mile of West. Tell me, did he say anything else? He said I should ask where your powers come from, if not the tides. He said we all use the tides all the time. Let's do this. I awoke with them. They're not, as far as I'm aware, any manifestation of tidal energies. Do you believe that he has conducted his studies with anything but his own power in mind? I can't claim to know what's in his heart. He seems to care deeply for the preservation of knowledge. He seems self-absorbed and lack empathy, so yeah, I think he's focused on power. I was under the impression that beneath his exterior he cares deeply about others. I can't claim to know what's in his heart. Gold and blue tides, a fair response.
Making a note.
I have another task for you. Andronos and Rayma are arguing. Okay, I know where they are. Let's do this. Gold and indigo tides. Alright. Farewell. These two that are arguing, I should be able to use tidal affinities now. So let's see how it functions. Am I good at riddles? It depends. I don't know, it depends, that hunter. What, you mean those newspaper riddles? Meditate your dispute. What are you arguing about? Let's hear your side. Summarize your argument. I think our father made a greater sacrifice than we know. Divided, we don't stand a chance against the sorrow. He led the first rebel, so that we could deal with the traitors among us before the final battle. Tell me what's troubling you, Andronos. That's a tricky one. Twice the length of the toad's tail. I don't know, a butterfly? Man doesn't have a neck twice as long as the toad's tail. And what is a water vane? I don't know what water vane is. Summarize Andronos. Just turn to each other and for what? Draw the sorrow eye from him. So shit. What would satisfy you both? Is there anything else?
I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
Let's talk about dispute then. Let's resolve it. Oof, shit. A lot of choices. Hello, then the man. Hello. It's butterfly. Okay. It could never occur to me that it's a butterfly. Only when you get those possible solutions that I can pick from. But yeah. It seems like a butterfly. Do I enjoy Torment? Do I enjoy Torment? Yeah, I enjoy Torment. It's how to say it? It's refreshing. After all of those action games with beautiful graphics, now we have an old style type of Baldur's Gate game. It is refreshing. It's like I traveled 20 years backwards. It's like it's 2000 again when I play this. You're endangering everyone with this petty argument. Both of you must leave Mile West until this is settled. Andrew knows she's right. You clearly hate it here. Leave before this argument turns to violence. Reima, he's right. Our sire doesn't care about us. Sometime outside Mile West might convince you of that. Go. I want to stop this argument right now. Neither one of you is right. Let's ask first.
I'll remember that.
Gold Tide, you're right, we're safe here, but the Sorrow is circling. With the rumors, I don't want to work. We solved that. Return to Aidaris. Yeah, we'll return to Aidaris. Very soon I'll leave this area. I managed to persuade them to their senses. They've arranged to temporary peace. Well done.
I'll remember that.
Before I can allow you to alter the course of Brother's life, I would hear your opinion on something which touches the lives of all of our kind. You no doubt heard of the endless battle, but what do you know about it? Why do they fight, and who is right? If perchance you heard only a little about the conflict, you may wish to speak to your brethren before answering.
I'll remember that.
What's the point? The endless battle used to mean something. It used to be people with principles. They lost sight of their true goals and became a separate war machine. Common opinion. What about you? Have you any opinion is strong, or do you wish to gather more information before giving an answer? I can give you my opinion on the endless battle now. We have 11 different choices, and it's very important for the end of the game. I played Divinity Original Sin, of course I did. I plan to play Divinity Original Sin again before Divinity Original Sin 2 is out, and I plan to play some old style RPG too. We'll see what game I'll choose. There is Icewind Dale HD, maybe I'll even play that. Yeah, Torment is very interesting then. Like any war, each side is trying to achieve its goals through force. It's a war, senseless violence caused by pride. Frankly, it's none of my business. The point is to protect the changing god against the attacks of the first. Killing each other is deeply rooted instinct, it's human. The point is for each side to prove the rightness of their position. The goal is to stop the changing god from ruining the lives of his cast-offs. There is no point, it's a waste. It may have mattered once, but it has devolved into self-perpetuating quagmire. Remember Talana and her men, the only purpose it serves is to ruin the lives of those it touches. Holy shit, this is all the previous side quests that I've done for the endless battle. Tell her what Barry Cell said, the endless battle makes us stronger through conflict, more focused. All of those NPCs have different perspective on the endless battle, and now you get to pick one. We do this. Does it ruin all the lives it touches to some benefit? What of the suppliers, the camp followers, the armed merchants? You will strip away their livelihoods in the name of peace? Then they are part of the problem. The endless. Holy shit, how many choices are here? Then they are part of the problem. The endless battle only creates devastation. Each side is trying to achieve its war. Senseless violence caused by pride. There is no point, it's a waste, may have mattered once, but it has devolved into self-perpetuating quagmire. Frankly, it's none of my business. War is everyone's business, and this war is every cast-off's business. Those who see violence and do nothing about it are a little better than those who inflict the violence themselves. You're just arguing with every answer I give. Indeed. And why do you think I'm doing so? No, we will come to that. Let us start from the first task. Why would I tell you to talk to Melmoth when he ridicules my beliefs? You wanted me to expose to other viewpoints because you are uncertain in your beliefs and wanted me to reinforce them. This, precisely. When we have incomplete information or exposed to alternate opposite viewpoints, how do we judge which is true? We must reach a conclusion at some point, but unless those conclusions are backed with incontrovertible evidence, you must never imagine that you have the sole grasp of the truth. And what do you imagine I intended when I asked you to intervene with Rayma and Andronos to learn how to make a decision and stick with it? To resolve a dispute with regard for both parties' feelings and motivations, to get rid of the troublemakers in Mile West. To learn how to make a decision and stick with it. I demur. None of our kind have any difficulty with an action. Indeed, one might say we are hard-headed, stubborn. Change the lives of your siblings for the better. Then we come to the questions of the endless battle. What purpose did that discussion serve? Challenging my beliefs with alternate viewpoints, perhaps? To learn more about the battle and understand the truth behind it. Some sort of psychological test, I guess. Let's do this. Correct. The goal in all of this. Question the assumption to see through the other's eyes. Have the power to change the course of life of many lives. Without their permission, have knowledge. What does one life matter? One life doesn't matter except insofar as it serves a greater whole. Each life is important. Every person carries a world of potential. Each life should benefit others. One life doesn't matter. It's an invitational sparkling as the timeline of cosmos. It matters only as much as we let it matter. We make our own meaning, our own truths. Life matters only if you experienced it. If you let it wither and stagnate, it doesn't matter at all. I kinda agree with that sentence in real life. Life matters only if you experience it. If you let it wither and stagnate, it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, I agree with that, probably. But for the real life, not probably for Numenera. What is life but the memories we leave behind? You're not dead until you're forgotten. What matters is money, power, fame. Classic. One life can find new knowledge, making new discoveries, passing along knowledge, making humanity greater. That's the purpose of life. Yeah, for a scientist. If you're talking about legacy, who cares? What matters is that you build something and use it, your life constructively. What matters is continuity of life, having children, creating more life, passing along experience. Most people are going with that. A lot of idiots are going with that. All the artists and scientists would go with that. But I would go with this. Life matters only if you experience it. If you let it wither and stagnate, it doesn't matter a lot. So, this game is very interesting. Those tides. Gold is like noble tide. Blue is peaceful tide. Indigo is smart tide. Silver is like a bad tide. And a red tide is type of aggression. And they think that what I answered here is an aggression. Is this a criticism? I cannot disagree that life should be lived rather than observed. One can observe all the way to the grave and suddenly realize that one's life was wasted.
I'll remember that.
This is the mere caster of the Kestov named Zerian. One brother looked into it once and reported seeing Zerian in the fields of Ossifagan and later speaking with Mezov. I highly recommend you take care of the unfinished business before you enter the Mere. You can change the past after all. Anything might happen. Let me know when you're ready. I'll return when I'm ready. Let's save.
Fine.
There are like two objects that I want to interact with. The pillar is the first one and the pyramid is the second object. The monument, narrow point from this obelisk. Let's touch it. You see yourself asleep, bundled in blankets. Let's touch it again. Let's touch it again. Touch it again. The fuck if I know what was that about. What about the pyramid here?
I'm going.
Examine the structure. There's something within the structure that wants you to touch it, to come inside, to yield and fall to earth, exposing your softest parts to. You don't want to do that. None of us are sure what it is or why the first left it behind. I think it's a last-ditch defense against the sorrow if everything else fails. Others say different. Feels nasty enough, doesn't it? Touch the structure despite your misgivings. Examine the structure. Let's touch the structure. I fall, toppling into the bottomless darkness. Through crowds of slimy probing bodies, they pry at your lips, suckle at moisture around your lips, and scrape urgently at your eyelids. Something clutches at your heart and crushes it. Is the last thing you feel.
I can't die.
Let's see what's gonna happen in a dream world. Guess that was supposed to happen. We'll see now. And also see if there's anything new in the dream world. It might be something for the dream world. Yo! Has anything changed? Look around your mind. Fuck you.
I'm
Let's
ready.
look around. Seria, anything with you? Leave the Seria alone.
Alright.
Immerse.
Right.
Let's go there. I wanna check all the portals since I'm here. That's the way to traverse into the dreamland, the pyramid. And that's the only way from the west. And anything at all or not? Not?
Yes.
Back.
Now. All right.
Let's get over here.
Yes. Now.
Immerse. I would speak with you. Tell me something you learned. Is there any way I can help you? No? Okay.
I'm going.
Let's get into the portal then. See if anything changed here. Same bloody room, but nothing changed. Yeah.
Go.
Back. Think nothing changed in the last portal too. The pyramid is only a way to enter the dreamland for free. I mean to die for free. Because you can't suicide. You need to touch some artifact to suicide.
Yes.
Or use a trance.
I'm ready.
Let's get back. There is nothing here. Definitely nothing here. And he wants to speak, I guess. Touch the feretory. Fluff, and done the same thing myself. He did the same thing. What an idiot. Anything else you might add? The feretory, what happened to me? Curiosity happened to you. No one knows. It ventured so far as to say some kind of physical defense mechanism to keep prying noses from tampering with it. Matkina keeps talking about how you betrayed her. What happened between the two?
I want to speak with you.
Why should Matkina trust your word now? If you forgive her, why are you such an ass to her? Farewell, she wants to speak. Let's speak with Matkina, see what she
You told me
wants
to
now.
forgive Melmoth, and I discovered that I had been in the wrong all this time. I don't know what to say, but I think I have a great deal to learn from you.
Melmoth. What's the history between you and Melmoth? He taught me how to kill people. He helped me to become the White Death. So who do you blame now? Let's continue. Let's see if we can sleep here. I need a place to rest. 110 shins, you piece of shit. Holy Fuck, 110 shins for what?
Can't say I'm mine.
How many shins do I have? 2000. Well. Money is very scarce. Yeah, well, I need to speak with Idris and we can move on. I'm ready to talk to Mazov. Show me the Mircaster. Fine. You first open your eyes, then they radically glow. Friendly shapes and shadow around you. The air is hot and stifling. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're outside, but the sky is darkened by clouds of pitch. The ruddy glow comes from lava flows as they trundle down distant mountains and volcanic fields all around you. Sharp towers pierce the sky, tapered like the bones of a rib cage. Indeed, they look like bones in every way, as does the ground beneath you. You appear to be standing on the spine of the enormous beast. The bone of its jaw can be seen far in the distance, half buried beneath a layer of cooled lava. Most of the bone towers look identical, but one shines from the inside with an odd blue light. That one. The top of the glowing tower has been snapped off, and what looks like a transport hovers next to its peak. It's your transport. You were sent here to find something. Twisted bridges connect the spine to the volcanic fields around you. In one direction lie enormous formations of obsidian, arch spires, a wall. Alright, in another direction a narrow pass is carved into the mountain face. The field leading to the canyon is illuminated by hundreds of glowing lights. You know this body wasn't sent to find Mazov, but Idris said he'd appear. Perhaps following through events will lead to him. Try to remember who you are and how you can find Mazov. Perception. Explore the towers around the spine. Climb to the tower, to the transport. Go to the obsidian formations. Go to the mountain pass. Let's use perception. Explore the towers around the spine. Search through tower after tower. Some of the chambers you come to are filled with piles of dead relics and broken ciphers, but nothing of value. Finally you come across something promising. You find a staff made of some prior world metal. It's cool to the touch, unusual given the extreme temperature of the air itself. Burn marks blacken on the end. Very likely this was used as a weapon. It may work again, it's probably only once. You take the staff with you. Interesting. Try to remember who you are and how you can find Mazov. You're in the body of Zerian Daywalker, a Jack who can speak with the dead. Indeed, now that you remember that you can feel the dead all around you, you can hear them. It takes little effort to know the stories of those who died here. You may never be able to imbue some of your life force into their corpses. Zerian is wearing a black form-fitting suit that keeps off the worst of the heat. He carries a whip and various necromantic ornaments. Zerian was on a task for someone called Chimera. He was sent here to find some kind of sphere, Anamnesis. The sphere is an artifact called the Uruminion. The Chimera would be quite upset if Zerian returned without it. Perhaps Zerian's mission will aid you on your own. Use your connection to the dead to learn more about the area of the spine, called the Fields of Ossifagan, and many have lived and died here. Though it seems a terrible place to live, scavengers from Sagas cliffs have been through here in recent centuries, seeking treasures of the past. Before that it was mutants fleeing revolution after bloody revolution in a place called Haref. Before that, refugees from a village called Shuena. Before that, the Ossiphagans themselves. You see a glimmer of a powerful artifact hundreds of years ago. There was a battle here, many died. 2 people, a middle-aged woman and a teenage girl, fought over a copper sphere at the top of the glowing bone tower. Climb the tower to the transport, go to the obsidian formations. Perhaps the copper sphere is what you were sent here to find. Climb the tower to the transport, go to the obsidian formations, go to the mountain pass. Let's climb the tower first, or I don't know. Let's go to the tower. You're at the top of the broken bone tower. Jagged bone walls act as kind of parapet. What is that shit? From here you can see the fields of Ossiphagan even better. The spine below you, the obsidian formations in one direction, glowing fields in front of the mountain pass in other. Floating just next to the tower is a hovering pod made of azure steel. A ramp leads from parapet to the transport. Use your connection to the dead to learn more about the top of this bone tower. Enter the transport, return to the spine, go to the obsidian formations. Use the connection to learn more. Little has happened here, but for one event that immediately becomes apparent, you see a middle-aged woman. You know her name is Ama, facing off against a young girl named Tia. Ama is hovering in the air, like the transport does now. She holds a copper sphere that glows with golden light. Enter the transport, return to the spine, go to the obsidian formations. Let's go to the obsidian formations. What is that? Crossing the volcanic plains, you arrive at the obsidian formations. Massive structures of cold, shining rock leap from the ground, curling into impossible shapes. And enormous black wall rings, most of the formation rising 100 meters out of the ground in places. The obsidian formations are dark, quiet and desolate. A hot wind blows from magma flows further off. But here nothing flows and nothing lives. In the distance you can see the spine and the bone tower. Other direction, the plane stops. A ship with a mountain pass carved in between. Explore this area. Use your connection to the dead to learn more about this location. Did not form naturally. Creatures made of pure light called fire whites formed these structures out of hot flowing magma, then super cooled them into the shapes they are now. The whites were trying to get at something or someone. See a pair of figures atop a small flying platform. Where are they? This. One of them holds a copper sphere that glows with a golden light. The whites tried to trap them here with their wall, but they escaped and flew toward the mountain pass. Hello, Elfork, hello. How are you doing? Another event occurred here. The fire whites have killed many people over hundreds, even thousands of years. These deaths culminated in the creation of something called the Gemorn, a creature of pure rage. The Gemorn has since wandered these volcanic fields with an insatiable lust for revenge, mostly against the whites that created it. Explore the area. What the fuck is that? Search for any remote entity, but the place is barren. As you're about to leave, an orange glow reflects off the rocks ahead, an enormous paw steps in your path, and the rest of the creature emerges. It's the Gemord, a pillar of light with claws, 100 faces twisting its body, emerging, howling, then melting back into the curling fire. The creature is easily 3 meters wide, and at least twice as tall. Draw your whip and attack the Gemor. Attack the Gemor with the staff you found in the bone towers. Let's attack with the staff. You aim the charred end of the staff in the center of the Gamor and press the button on the side. Thunder claps in the air and scalding beam of light strikes one of the Gamor's faces. The Gamor howls in pain. Nice that I found the staff. Its rage wasn't directed at you before, but it is now. It charges at you. You try to fire the staff again, but nothing happens. The staff is useless. Jesus Christ. Draw your whip and attack the Gamor. Run to the spine. Run to the base. Let's attack, but we're gonna die. But I'm curious. You lash your whip at the Gamor. It has much as whipping a campfire. Whip him again. The whip cracks in the space Gamor stands before it has no effect. Chimera. You failed. I thought you were smarter than that, Zeria. Next time, perhaps refine a more sturdy cast-off. Examine the cage to figure out how it works. Persuasion. Where is Mezov? I need to speak with him. Deception. I want to speak with Mezov about mission. Oof, examine. Ignore him and examine the cage. Where are you? What does the resonance chamber do? The Changing God plans to use it to merge all of us. Every cast of this still lives back into his body. That's his plan for stopping the sorrow. You cannot let him activate the chamber. First is alive. She's in the bloom.
I'm ready to learn something new.
Interesting. Very interesting. But I'm not done yet. Why am I in the labyrinth? This is the Changing God. I'll speed it up because I wanna see something else. There are a lot of possibilities. I wanted to do this on purpose. So I can enter the bloody thing again. And this time we'll avoid the beast, see all the possibilities. This was the changing god, the Spectre. He summoned us.
You got it.
Let's go again. I'll speed it up this time a bit. So I continue. Try to remember who you are and how you find Mazov. Use perception. Use the connection to the dead. Go to the obsidian. Go to the mountain pass. Alright, I wasn't here. Use the connection to the dead to learn more about location. Explore the fields carefully, get the shield, lore, mystical, study the white's behavior, attack the whites with your whip, attack the whites with the staff you found in the towers, use your connection with the dead to speak to those that died here, get the sphere, use your connection to the dead to animate a corpse, have the corpse get the sphere for you, return to the spa. Holy shit. Let's do this. Who are you? What happened to you? Why can't I speak with the girl? Explore the fields, lore, mystical, natural, study the white's behavior. Let's risk. Only 3 points remaining. Get the shield. Attack the whites with the staff you found in tower. Attack them with the staff again. Attack the whites with your whip, study the whites. Alright.
I'm ready to learn something new.
Again, I'll do it again. This time with the towers first. I wanna clear the towers first, not like this. Once more. This time we're going into a tower. That's the first thing. See what's in the tower.
Done.
I'm ready. So, to the tower. And then we'll see what's next. Perception. Right, try to remember who you are and how you can find Mezov. Use your connection on that to learn more. Climb to the tower to the transport. Use your connection to the dead. Enter the transport. Haven't pressed that one yet. Enter the transport anyway. So you approach the ship, but tingling. Don't board the ship just yet. We're gonna go to the mountain pass. Use your connection to the dead to learn more. Study the whites. Or not. I don't need to do it. Attack the whites. Attack the whites with the staff you found. Use your connection with the dead to speak to those that died here. Get the sphere. Use your connection to the dead to animate a corpse. Return to the spine. Go to the obsidian formation. I need to get the sphere. But we're gonna attack the whites with the stuff we found in the towers. And now we're gonna get the sphere. And run to the spine. Enter the transport. Now we're here. Where's Mazov? I need to speak with him. Where are you? Trying to stop the Sorrow from hunting us. The Changeling's God is trying to use you. If the chamber is fixed, nobody benefits but him. You can't trust the damn word that Bastard says. How would the Resonance Chamber benefit the Changing God? He plans to merge all the cast-offs into one and defeat the Sorrow, but that means all the cast-offs will die. Yeah.
I'm ready to learn something new.
Alright, let's speak with the Changing God finally and see what he is and what's the bloody point in all of that. I need to pick my answers very carefully. You plant your hand on the icy floor and push, staggering up to your feet. Every inch of your body aches as though you've been crushed in a massive hand. The specter stands before you impassive. It may be your imagination, but he seems more solid than before. The Changing God wants to destroy us. What's happening? Why am I in the labyrinth? Collect your thoughts. You concentrate, struggling to gather your thoughts, but they whirl through your head like hot sand. The specter sighs, seeming less solid now than he was a moment ago. We need to talk, he says. You barely hear him through the pain. The specter. But this is your mind, honed in the physic battle you fought alongside the warriors in the fifth eye. Sharpened to a glittering edge, you inhale, clear the pain from your limbs, and gather your thoughts to you, focusing you. Open your eyes, the specter, now slightly transparent, is speaking again. I have something I've been meaning to tell you. You see, I haven't been completely honest with you. I'm not a part of you. You're part of me. I created you. I'm the changing god. No, I am. I've been wondering where you are. You shouldn't have lied to me. You shouldn't have lied to me. Maybe not. But when you landed in the labyrinth, I needed you to act, not ask questions. The sorrow was right behind you. But now we'll stick with the truth, no matter how unfair it might seem to you. I'm the changing god. Now I know this is a lot to take in. It means this body of yours is actually mine. I lived in it for years, and now that we know the first is still alive, I need it back. And what would happen to me? A good question. Once you give me my body back, your thoughts will be pushed to the back of my mind. It would be frightening for a moment, disorienting maybe, but not painful. And then our thoughts would merge, you'd become a part of me again, and that's it. Now give me my body back. Very well, it's yours. No, this is my body, it's not yours. I know you say that, but let's get this straight. I lived in this body, I made it for a purpose. And now you say your wisp of a life outweighs my centuries of experience. Or maybe you think my first cast-off has a better way. Some magical solution to live out your false existence without price. I promise you she has no such things. She has always only killed to get what she wants. Her self-interest is just as strong as yours and mine. The only difference between the three of us is that I'm real. You wouldn't exist if it weren't for me. You don't exist apart from me. Everything you are is a byproduct of my skills, my intellect, my experiences. And now that I have the chance to stop the sorrow, to save us all, you refuse me. Who in the hells are you? The new owner of this body, the changing god, remains silent. The new owner of this body, motherfucker. It was never yours to take. No, let me tell you what you are. You're an accident of fate, a parasite in the mind. Built. You are a child. I don't want to destroy you, but I will if I must. Give me control. Never. Then I'll take it. Tidal energy pours from the air around you, flowing into the specter. The ground itself slips around your feet, holding you in a place. You feel your grip on your body, your mind slipping by fingerlets. You are diminishing, he is winning. You search your mind, you hard-earned memories for something that will loosen his hold on you. Your machines have driven woman in Sagas mad. What makes you think you deserve to return? I'm going to rip you out of my mind. We don't need to fight. Unleash the words of Keira on the specter. Call upon the ghastly woman from the recesses of your mind. Pull your feet free. Give up and collapse. What makes you think you deserve to return? The specter winces as he struck him and mutters something under his breath. He is nearly transparent now, nearly gone. I'm going to rip you out of my mind. We don't need to fight. Unleash the words of Keira on the specter. Drawing breath, you shout the sharp barbed words that once destroyed the people of ancient Keira. They tear themselves from you and lunge at the specter, closing over his mind like a mouthful of yellow jagged teeth. He staggers, hissing, then plunges his hands into his head. One by one, the specter pulls the words out and crushes them in his now fading fists. The Sharia stumbles backwards, fading in and out of visibility. The pressure on your mind dwindles and ends. Fine, he says, eyeing you with cool content. If you're so intent on stopping the sorrow on your own, have at it. Let's see how you handle what's in store without my help, my guidance. fades completely but speaks again. His voice is coming from all around you, from every corner of your mind. He's not gone, only hidden himself in your mind. I wasted my time trying to reason with you. That won't happen again. Interesting. Choices. Don't even know if that was a good choice. As the portal closes behind you, something feels off. It only takes you a second to realize the spectre is gone. It is quieter now, in the calm of your mind. But he's not truly gone, is he? You can still feel him out there, watching, waiting, perhaps for a moment of weakness in which to strike. Let's save. You save Torment 9. Okay, I think I'll stick with this choice. I'll probably stick with this choice.
On it.
Yeah, I'll do.
Yes.
Let's see what happened in the real world. So we met a changing god finally. He seems like a good guy. He only tries to fight the sorrow. I don't know. I'll kill the sorrow myself. Don't need. What the fuck is this shit? The sorrow. He's in the Miela West. First you fear you've fallen deeper into the labyrinth, another phantom, flames rake around you. The image of Ada is resolved as your vision adjusts to sear light. Her composure is beginning to crack, you can see fear in her eyes. Held in check only by her iron veil, you're awake quickly now, while you were inside the mere gods. The shields have fallen, the sorrow is breaking into the sanctuary. Is destroying our home, the others are trying to hold it back. But tell me first, did you find what you were looking for? Yes and no, Mazov says the resonance shell will destroy us if the changing god activates it. Whereas the changing god is alive inside my mind, he's trying to take over my consciousness. I found some hope. The first is still alive. She's in hiding in the bloom. I find what else we're looking for and much more. Where do I start? We must deal with the situation at hand. A few already escaped, but most are trapped within the rubble and flames. You must get to the teleportation platform and flee. Save as many as you can on your way. Although the dome no longer encircles our sanctuary, the generators may hold enough power to slow the sorrow's progress. They can be activated by placing